Welcome anybody and everyone who's watching this. I'm Mr. Hyde. I do things with ghillie suits and airsoft. I don't have too much airsoft content right now, but I'm working towards getting that out. But I'm doing lots of stuff with my ghillies. And I just wanted to go over today what my chest rig has been like, and then what I've moved to and why. So let's just start with what I have been using for my airsoft chest rig. This is the vest I've been using to play airsoft in, and it's quite large. You can see when I put it against my chest here, it covers most of my body, kind of defeating the whole purpose of even having the ghillie on, because it would cover everything if I wore it on top. So what I've been doing at games is running it underneath and only doing up a few buttons, so I could reach underneath to grab my airsoft pistol, magazines, water bottle, whatever I had going on with that my vest was holding. And I just didn't like having my vest open and tucked to the side and flapping around. Some people, get the ghillies that are open already in the chest for all that, and they can have everything open and carry more kit. And I've decided to go with just less kit. And so this vest was just too big, and because it was so big, I felt like I needed to carry more, but I wanted to go into like a micro chest rig, and I didn't want to spend too much money. So I just went to Amazon and I found this. And then I crafted it to look like this. So that's how it looks right now. I've got it on. I've crafted it, and all I've done to do that is that I've just taken the mesh and glued it right on. Now before I did that, I did take some rivets and riveted. I used rivets to attach the pistol holster straight to the front of this micro chest rig that I got off Amazon. So I picked a cheaper one knowing I was going to do stuff like that. Put holes in it. I've got 2 pockets, and the one pocket now is pretty much unusable because the rivets run right through it. There's only a little area. I could slide a map or something in there, maybe a granola bar, but I've pretty much destroyed the utilization of the first tiny little pocket, which I knew I was going to do, so I planned for that. And then after I attached that, I used shoe glue to attach all the mesh on to help blend it into both my suits. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks pretty good. It bumps out a little bit on the side here, but as I was playing my last game, I wore this chest rig and I didn't really notice it, and I feel underneath here nice, good movement, where the other bigger vest kind of always felt like it was squeezing me. So I like this mobility. It does kind of bounce, especially when the pistol's in there, because I have a heavy pistol. It kind of bounces around, but it's still pretty stable. And if I have my big rifle out, I'm holding pretty close to my chest anyways, or across my chest, keeps everything kind of down. And quick access for the pistol. My pistol's in here. My hands are normally always up in this area. I don't ever really have my hands down here while playing a game, so it's quick and easy for me to have my pistol. My movement's very low profile, which is nice, because if I'm crouched hiding and there's a guy in front or to the side of me or looking my way, my movement can be very minimal, which I like. So in this, I can hold not much, but enough for what I need. I can hold, a couple of my magazines. So I can have 2 magazines in here and then 1 in my rifle. And that gives me 3 magazines, which is all I need. My speed loader can go in here, and I can run my radio for my communication systems if I'm running with a team. Maybe a couple granola bars, a map, depending on the field if I've never played there before. And it can be a little bit frustrating to do up and down because I can't see. But with a little practice of just getting my hands, then I think that'll be a non-issue. I ran it for one game and it worked pretty good. I've had it on both my ghillies, my Noveridge and my Kicking Mustang ghillie suit, and it works pretty good. So I think it blends in good too. It's out in the open. I have good quick access to it. I can literally half open it and reach my hand right in, zip it down, good to go. So it just clips at the sides here, and it actually, if I don't have my gloves on, is easy to get on and off. You know, I got to put a little lean and grab the strap, plug it in. Same, other side. But not too bad. As you see there, it's not very big. And I went ahead and adjusted the straps where I wanted it before I started crafting, because one of the things is after you've crafted this, you're not adjusting these straps unless you're ripping this stuff off. So there you guys have it. That's the chest rig I'm going to be running for the foreseeable future. Small, low profile is the way I'm going to go. Not this big bulky chest with all these pouches that come out to here. I don't need all that. I want low profile. I want better movement. I want everything in proximity of where my hands are going to be, which if I'm walking in the field with my rifle is mostly up here or down across my chest where I keep my hands. My hands, my pistol, all the accessories I need right here.